Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be opening close to 20 something or a bit over 20 cars in this live stream. Um, this is actually part of a trade I'm doing with Jason over at Hot Wheel and Diecast Collector. So thanks to his channel, I will be opening 9 cars from that package over there, 9 or 10 cars. I believe it's 9 actually. Anyways, yeah, just sit back, relax, have fun. I will be talking about toy car sports and just trading like stuff in general, I guess, or random acts of kindness package type things as well in this live, because I want to clarify some things with some of my channel subscribers. So yeah. Anyways, before I get into opening the cars, however many people show up at any point in the live, whether they hit the thumbs up button or not, or do chat mode, I just want to thank everyone for being here whenever they do all show up. The other thing is, I don't do trades too often, and the only reason I say that is because I need to make sure I have enough, money, payment of some sort, to ship the car or cars, however many it will be, to whoever I'm trading to. However, if I do trades, it has to be USA only. I can't even do Canada or outside of USA even. Can't do Canada, can't do outside of USA, unfortunately, for my trades. So yeah. The other thing is, random acts of kindness package. If I was to ever do that, it's like, if I see something and I know someone doesn't have it yet, kind of thing, because they have to wait a while, that's why I do it. But I don't do those too often, and the reason is because everyone ends up finding everything they need at some point, all in the same, month or year for toy car stuff somehow. So yeah. Now, before I get into more stuff about trading or random acts of kindness, kudos, Wibbles, Cars, and Diecast, say thanks for joining the live. I just wanted to mention something. I do not ever trade or give away, as in, the random acts of kindness package stuff. Not like channel giveaway kind of stuff, but giveaway cars, as in like, for the random acts of kindness package. I don't trade or do random acts of kindness package with Mini GT or Tarmac Works cars. The only reason I say that, they are way too expensive and extremely valuable. So I thought I'd just mention that. And yeah. Technically I'm not really supposed to mention, giveaway too often, just because I had a slight problem with something. So how can I say this in a positive way? So I guess I should have just stopped at shout out, because this one or two people thought I was giving them cars in a previous thing on a video I was doing on my channel. And then I had to clarify that, no, I'm just making sure that you realize that if you win this shout out, and that's what I should have stopped at, is I'm just mentioning your channel name so that way your channels get more subscribers. I'm not sending anyone cars, so I'm truly, honestly sorry about that confusion for the recent thing, wherein my channel hit 360 or a bit over 360 subscribers. So yeah. Anyways, with all of that clarification and stuff out of the way, let's get into opening cars, starting with this one. This is a Gold Rides car. It's a fantasy car, and it's called... Okay, I'm not even going to pronounce the name. It's just a fantasy car, and it's a sedan. That's all I care about. Look at this one. Look at the shine on that thing. It's part of a Hot Wheels series called Gold Rides, actually. Now, I do want to mention at some point during this live, depending on how long I feel like making it, I may take a, pause or have to do a second part of the live, just because, I will have to eat dinner at some point. Another reason why you might not notice me being in the live is because I have a headache. It's getting much more better. but it's still here, unfortunately. So I will have to drink water a few times. So I may have to move around and get glasses of water every few minutes or so. So yeah, just be aware of that as well. It won't go as far as canceling the live because I've already started it, obviously. But if I'm gone for a few minutes, please be aware that I'm only trying to help myself prevent my headache from getting worse to the point of throwing up. I know I don't want to say that, but that's why I will be getting water at times. All right, that one. This is from the Jason person over at Hot Wheels and Diecast Collector. All right. Ooh, you're going to be open next. So I ran into a really nice person at my Walmart store, the local one, and he bought this for me. That's what you call pay it forward. And actually, this dude went even further than that. He's like, hey, if you, see, like, he collects M2 machines, Willys cars, like the coupes or the trucks. So, I told him that if I ever see any of them at the local Walmart store, and he happens to end up being there the same day I'm shopping for toy cars, then yeah, I'm gonna buy one for him, obviously. I normally don't say this too much, but he went as far as giving me his phone number because he's a local collector, actually. So he actually said, hey, if you want to do any trades, you have a local collector here that you can trade your Hot Wheels, Matchbox, whatever cars you want to do. So yeah, anyways, this is a brand new casting, actually. This is a brand new casting from the Fast and Furious premium Hot Wheels. It's the 718 Cayman GT4 from Porsche in a really nice white color. First, when I saw the card, it's like that card looked really clean, and then it's like, yeah, it looks a little bent, but nothing majorly damaged about the card per se. Come on, why does this Porsche not want to come out? You gotta come out at some point, Porsche. I don't know why they need to have this like plastic protector thing to make sure the car doesn't fall out, but I guess it's because maybe there's like more people stealing toy cars, so I guess that's why they put these plastic things inside of the car to protect it from falling out to damage the car, or from preventing people to stop selling them so many times. Either way, here it is, finally opened. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. Sorry if I'm yawning. I did not get my normal amount of sleep last night. I know that's completely random and off topic, but if I'm yawning, I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. If I end up falling asleep at the live at some point, someone just, do something in the chat feature saying, wake up, Reese, or wake up, your audience is still here, something like that. No, here it is. This was the actual car I bought 1 or 2 days ago at the local Walmart store. I don't know how many Ford GT cars I have. GT40 and the newer one from 2016 to 18 of the GTLM. But how could you pass this up? I mean, this thing looks super cool. And it's silver too. Now, someone might think, oh, it's silver. You know what does silver chases? M2 machines. They could be raw. Auto World is raw chases, and they're like silver too. This is probably not a chase. The only reason I say that is because it says custom silver right there for the paint job. This is custom silver, so do not worry. This is not a chase car I'm opening. If you're all gonna freak out saying, no, he just opened a chase car, don't panic. It's not a chase car. Wow, this thing looks super cool opened. That silver is really nice, and it shines really nice too. This is the 65 Ford GT40 Mark 1, actually. So this is the first generation of the Ford GT40s, and it's the first time I actually have one, finally. The weird thing is, Auto World normally will have opening parts on certain cars. This one doesn't have any. All right, this is the one I got today from my local Walmart store. I finally found it. I finally found this one. I couldn't find the Ferrari, but I found this one, though. So I'm happy about that. It's the RWB 993,911. So it's basically a modified Porsche car from RWB, pretty much. Oh wow, that thing opened really quickly. What's it say on the bottom? Yeah, that's literally what it says on the bottom too. Here it is, fully opened. I gotta say, this Muscle Machines RWB 993,911 looks really cool, especially in that green color. So yeah, Super Diecast Customs. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I know Kudos Rebels Cars and Diecast are still here. I know that for sure. Yeah, that is a nice one. All right, now on to Colorado Diecast finds. I'm gonna start it off with two cars that are easier to open, and then move on to the more challenging ones. Starting things off with a Johnny Lightning 1963 Corvette Grand Sport race car, yellow striping, and there's yellow paint on the front of the hood where the headlights are, and then it's the number 70 for the racing number of the car. So yeah, and it does say bonus. It comes with a photo card, which is really cool. Super Diecast Customs. I don't know. Well, the car just fell out. Uh-oh, runaway car. Excuse me a moment, I'll be right back. That thing just catapulted out of the card. I'm not even joking. All right, here's the Corvette. No, did not get damaged, so that's good. Bentley, come here. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. Bentley, come here. Does this hood open? Okay, the hood actually opens. That's cool. Doesn't open as far as I thought it would, but it still does open. Come on, open. Hood, open. You just opened, hood. The hood does open, but it looks like it doesn't want to open too far. Well, if you can see that, the hood does open a smidge. Anyways, on to the next car that's not hard to open from my Colorado Diecast finds, where recently I spent, I want to say like $150 to probably $150 to like a bit more than that at the store. This is from the new Autostrasse set. They did have the chase one there, but I'm not sure if you want to know how much they wanted for the chase one of this there at that store. If anyone wants to know how much they wanted for the chase version of this at Colorado Diecast, just type that in the chat feature, and I will just give you a guessing range to choose from. Because I decided not to buy it. Instead, I bought a cheaper chase thing instead, but I'm not telling you how much it is unless someone wants to know. All right, well, here we go. The guessing range is between $50 to $100 for the Autostrasse Volvo Premium Chase for their selling price at Colorado Diecast. Does anyone want to take a guess of how much they want someone to pay for it there at Colorado Diecast? Between $50 and $100? Take a guess. Another person's here. Well, they were. Incorrect. They wanted $90 for that chase car there. Technically, with tax, they probably, with tax being added, that one chase car at Colorado Diecast is $100, most likely, for one car. A premium chase car for $100. I'm not joking. That's how much they wanted for it. And then they had a Deutschland design Mercedes-Benz chase, and that one was $80, but then with tax, that one's going to be $90. So for two chase cars at Colorado Diecast, you're spending $200. I'm not even joking. Two premium chase cars, the Autostrasse Volvo and the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Deutschland design chase. Both of those combined, $190 in total. Probably more like $200 really. With tax being added, that is. I'm not spending $200 to get two chase cars. No way. Also, I'll kind of tell you why, and it's because I ended up getting a much cheaper chase car, and I will be showing it momentarily. Anyways, enough talk about chase cars. I'm going to open this Volvo right now. The only reason I bought this Volvo there is because I know that people like to hoard up premium cars at Target, Walmart, and King Soopers. and they are really hard to find once they are put out normally. So that's why I got this one there. And it's like a teal blue looking color anyways. On the 73 142 GL Volvo, I really like the color on it too. Yes, there are headlight and taillight details. There are headlight and taillight details on the Ford, the RWB, and the Corvette, and the Porsche as well. So yeah, here's the Volvo. So yeah, actually in this live stream, you will be seeing my first ever M2 Machine 750-piece chase car without the sticker. I actually want to pull up a photo of the non-chase one so that way you can all get prepared when I show said car. M2 Machines 1973 GMC Sierra. M2 Machines 1973 GMC Jimny Sierra Mejo exclusives. Okay, images. All right. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know the top gets removed. Where? Sorry, I'm trying to find the non-chase one. Why are they showing just the chase one? This is annoying. Come on. Yeah, I know that's the chase one. I'm trying to find the non-chase one. Oh, is that it? Please tell me that's it. Yes, I finally found it. Thank goodness. All right, so here's the non-chase version. Here's the non-chase one. Now the wheel rim paint job is silver on the non-chase one because that's what it shows right there in the picture. All right. Now since I showed you the non-chase one, get ready for what I'm about to show you, called the chase one. Boom. 750-piece chase, no sticker one, M2 Machines. Doesn't that chase look cool or what? You want to know how much that chase car was? Because I can gladly tell you. Although, it still was expensive even just for that one, actually. Kudos, Rebels, Cars, and Diecast, you want to know how much that chase thing was? $50. With tax, it's probably $60, but that's by itself. Given the fact about a few other things, it's probably, just $50. So yeah, that chase car, if I didn't buy anything else that day, would have been probably like $60 just for the one car by itself. It's technically $50 without tax being added. So yeah, but it's my first time ever pulling the trigger buying a chase car at Colorado Diecast. I can't even believe that's the first time I'm saying that. That's the first time I've bought a chase car from Colorado Diecast. And to be honest, I almost didn't think about buying it because I saw all these other cool mini GT cars that I was planning on getting. But it's like, I don't think I'm going to leave the store without buying something special somehow, whether it's a chase or not. I almost wanted to buy one of the premium chase cars, but it's like, yeah, I'm not spending $200 for two chase cars. No, thank you. That's too much money. $200 for two cars, that's not happening. It would only happen if I was to trade stuff because I do have cars I'm considering taking up to Colorado Diecast someday in the future this year. I don't know when that will happen though, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyways, if it does ever happen and I make trades and they say sure to like trading, my supers for those premium chases, yeah, that's the only reason I would ever get those premium chases from them. All right. This one may or may not be opened just because the last time I had one of these, and I had it somewhere else, the spoiler fell off. So I'm just gonna remove the plastic stuff, but probably just keep it sealed in there. So I'm opening it, but not opening it all the way. I might want to show the car before I do that. And yes, one of the sponsors for this car, this Porsche 911 GT3R, VLN Endurance Racing Championship from the Nürburgring track, and this car was used in the 2018 race. There's a Gran Turismo sponsorship on there. Kudos Rebels and Cars and Diecast. I hope that you find a super treasure hunt or some sort of special like chase car of some sort, because you never know when stores are going to stock stuff. It says there's a second person here, but I hope they are actually here, able to do the chat feature. Because once Logan from his channel leaves, it's just going to be me talking to myself, which does get kind of boring after a while, not going to lie. Okay, let's get this thing a bit. I am so glad I got this one now. It looks way more cooler, a bit more open. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Now that it's slightly more open, it looks much better. Well, at least one person's here, so that's good. The next one I'm going to do, this is a Tarmac Works collaboration car with Shmee150. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, this is my word of advice. Highly recommend you do that, because that's all I'm going to say. I highly recommend you go to Shmee150, check out his channel, because he has a lot of car videos on there. And he pretty much does nothing but cars, actually. I may have to use my scissors to get this one cut open a bit more. Oh, wow, there's no one here now. Well, hopefully some people show up. I mean, this is kind of an open live stream to talk about toy car stuff. Ooh, that blue looks nice on that 63 AMG wagon. Wow, that thing looks nice. This one looks like it might open a bit easier. The only reason I say that, this one's $20. And yes, this is a Daniel Ricciardo F1 car from Tarmac Works. This one was $20. This one might actually open a bit more than I thought. Per se, hopefully, it doesn't get damaged if I ever do decide to take it, fully out of the box at some point. Oh, there it is. Wow. That looks nice. I mean, that looks really nice. I guess the reason why this one's cheaper is because it looks like you can open it a lot quicker. This one has the medium tires. The other one they had there had, I think, soft or hard tires, I believe. Because in F1 racing, they use probably, I want to say 4 to 6 different tire compounds. All right. Now with all of those done out of the way, I'm going to open some mini GTs now. This one's technically Golf Racing, but it's not. It's the Ford GT Mark II of the new race car. It's 1 out of 6,000. Now this other car I'm going to be opening is 1 out of 1,800, meaning that, just like that Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt thing where they're only making 1,500 in total, but it costs $250. They're only making 1,500 of those. So on the 17th of January, which is a Tuesday, you're gonna want to be ready to buy that on the collector site. And someone did ask, yes, you have to be an RLC member to buy that. And if you're not an RLC member, unfortunately, I wish you good luck, and hopefully you can get one. Here's the Ford opened. I really do like this blue and orange color. It reminds me of Golf Racing, but it's not. The only reason I say that, there's not really any golf sponsors on here, and it's technically similar to Golf Racing colors, as you can tell. So yeah, right, that one's open. I think I'm gonna get to the trade stuff now. Wow, a lot of packaging peanuts. I will say I do consider this a good trade just because some of these cars are worth quite a decent amount of money. And actually, some of these I'm not sure if I'm gonna open or not, just because that Acura down there is a Dollar General exclusive, but it's the only one I have, along with that white Mercedes, which I think he sent too. So yeah. Oh, someone's here. Well, someone was here, but then they left. However, that trade I'm gonna open. I know that. Right. Packaging peanuts. Time to get rid of those if I can. Wow, that's a lot of packaging peanuts. My goodness. Just to send 9 cars. Wow. Whoops. I almost cut my lip there. That's not good. I do really appreciate this. Wow, that McLaren looks nice. Alright, so let's get opening stuff. This one's, I think it's that green car. Purple Passion. Yeah, I'm going to open the Purple Passion from the trade that we're doing. You know, now that I think about it, since it's in green, okay, that's pretty cool. I actually like this car. You know, for a fantasy car, it looks really cool, especially in this, like, tropical, beachy-like vibe. Gotta say, this car looks really cool. Reminds me of an old Merc or Ford from the 49s as a coupe that you would see just, you know, riding slowly along the beach in Florida or California or Mexico somewhere. I'm actually happy about that one being in my collection. I normally say I'm not a fan of fantasy cars, but that one right there may have changed my mind. Now this was from either what's the store? Not Hobby Lobby, but not Hobby Lobby. What's that other store called? It's not Five Below. It's some sort of weird shop, and there's like furniture and stuff. Forgot what it's called. No. Big Lots. That's the store. Yeah, this is a Big Lots or O'Reilly's car from the Hot Wheels 54th anniversary set, and it's the custom 53 Chevy. I do already notice that the card was slightly bent. However, good news is car is still in perfect condition. That's all that mattered to me. I don't even care if the card was in crummy condition because I'm going to open it. Now, another thing I'm going to mention is I'm bringing back car baseball. So today, actually, I'm going to do a few games of car baseball, either in this live or the next one. I'm not sure when, to be exact. But some of these cars that you see me opening will be in those teams, by the way. The Auto World and Johnny Lightning, probably not so much, just because those are really expensive. I don't want to damage the Ford GT40 because I like that car, and the Corvette is super special because I'm a huge Corvettes fan. Next up is the Toyota truck. Now, this one I never found. Oh, wow. That's gold on the truck, the Toyota truck. I really like this one. This was one that I think I may have found first at my local Walmart store, like when the winter, December, Christmas themed Hot Wheels cars came out. But after like a few weeks or maybe about close to a month going by, I couldn't find these ever again. Unfortunately. Really do like this gold on here. Now, I wouldn't say it would be like the first one at my Walmart store to find these, the local one, but you know, I was able to find like a full set or quite a few of them because, you know, they're right outside the place where the toy cars were at my local Walmart store. So yeah. That's opened. So, geez, do I open this exclusive or not? I'm not sure. Oh, hello. There's the white Mercedes. Dollar General exclusive. Wow, these are nice. And cards aren't bad condition either. Got two Dollar General exclusives from this trade. This one I'm opening just because I really like this color, and I've never heard of this one before. And it's not really an exclusive per se. This is a 61 Dodge Dart Phoenix. And look at that color blue. It's like a sky light blue color. Almost kind of teal or aqua blue in a way. Man, that thing looks nice. Time to open it. And yes, before Jason and I made this trade, we had quite a few back and forth chats about what things we would trade. What cars he would trade for that one thing. Well, you can actually open the hood and see the engine in there. See? Oh, it went away. Oh, someone's here in the live. That's good, I guess. Yep, the hood's open. That way you can see that. All right. I'm opening this one next, the F1 McLaren. Dang, that is nice. Why is it not wanting to come out so easily, though? Oh, that's why. That explains it. Nope, here it is. That black looks super nice on it. Really nice and awesome color for this car. I do have a few of these in regular form from Hot Wheels and a few premium ones, but they were the GTR version. This is my, I want to say, first, maybe possibly second premium regular version of the McLaren F1. This one's nice. It's in a nice blue color. It's the GT350R. It's kind of in a aqua blue, light sky blue looking color. Now, the main cars that I, really wanted from this trade were, not to say I didn't want all of them because obviously I like all of these cars that he did in the trade for me. But, he just kept showing me all these cars and it's like, I don't have this one. I don't have that one. So it's like, after a while, he's like, yeah, that's fine. I can trade these 9 cars for this one thing. So yeah, there's that 350R opened. No headlight details, but there are taillight ones though. Majority of these cars, if they aren't premium from Hot Wheels, they're not going to have headlight and taillight details. Just wanted to clarify that with everyone. Matchbox, on the other hand, majority of their cars will have headlight and taillight details, just like this one that I'm super excited to have in my collection. You might be wondering, why is he excited to have this? Doesn't he have one already? Yes, but it's a Hot Wheels Premium. This is a base color of the new 4Runner from Matchbox, and it's from 2023 Mix A. Wow, that's a nice, really nice color. 2018, wow. And it says 22, yep. Gotta say, I like this 4Runner. I really do. And I like the premium one too. If I was to choose between this one and that premium one, I'd go with this one. And here's why. The red colors just really won me over from Matchbox. I mean, they're both literally the same platform. The wheels might be slightly bigger on the premium one from Hot Wheels. I don't understand why though, but they are. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at something. It looked like something was off on that Ford camper van thing. Anyways, if you excuse me for a moment, I need to check on something really quick. I will be back shortly with the rest of the cars opened. Then get everything cleared out of the way and start some toy car baseball, if I'm able to in this part of the live stream. Alright, I'm back, everyone. Sorry, just had to do something really quick. And I just noticed that the Dodge comes with a card box, which is cool. Alright, time to open other cars. Next is going to be this Porsche. This really nice blue-looking Porsche GT3 RS in blue. It's actually the new 911 GT3. This one's one out of 3,600, so this one's even more rarer than that one, which was one out of 6,000. Most of these cars, the Mini GT ones that I'm opening, are ranging in price from like $14.99 to $16.99. Just thought I'd mention that. And another thing I want to mention is the only reason why I find these is because of Colorado Diecast, that specialty store. So, if, the place you live, country or state, whatever, that you live in has a special diecast store that sells Mini GT cars. Highly recommend going there because these things are really hard to find. These are more rarer than basically Hot Wheels Matchbox premium cars, not the chase ones because the chase ones are hard to find, but technically these could be just about considered as rare as the chase, just not as expensive though. So these are probably equal to finding a chase car or like a super treasure hunt, just not as expensive price-wise if you're buying one from like a reseller on Amazon or eBay or Mercari or other selling sites. So yeah, here's the Porsche. Gotta say, I really like that blue. And the blue on the wing looks nice too. And yes, all Mini GT and Tarmac Works cars will have details for headlights and taillights, depending on what cars they are. Now, one thing I will mention is be careful with the the mirrors and the wing or spoilers on these Mini GT and Tarmac Works cars. One small mistake, they will fall off. Not joking. I'm going to save this one for the end of the opening. Where's the Porsche go? There it is. This is the brand new M4, and it's actually the M4 M Performance in Alpine White. So this is the more powerful version of the M4. I don't know how much horsepower it has, but this thing stock, I believe, produces like 425 horsepower, so this one probably gets 500. This is one of 3,000, so far, this is the most limited Mini GT car that I'm going to be opening, but it won't be shortly after I show you this other car. And yeah, actually, all of these Mini GT cars that I'm opening, I believe, were $14.99. I could be wrong about the Ford. If I'm wrong about the Ford, that one was probably $16.99 most likely, or $17.99. But either way, these were also like $14 to $19 in total. Which is really only a price range of $5, really, for different prices, that is. Whoa, that thing looks nice. That one looks really nice, especially in the M Performance paint job on it, too. That one almost looked so nice, I almost didn't know what to do when I opened it. Wow, that thing looks nice, and it's really clean in that white color with the M Performance red, black, and blue paint colors on it too. That's a really nice and clean one. All right, this is the most rarest one, non-chase version from Mini GT that I got from Colorado Diecast, because this is one out of 1,800 in total. The chase one's probably going to be way less of that, to be honest, and in a completely different color too. Yes, Mini GT does do chase cars. However, here's the catch. You're only going to find those at places like Colorado Diecast, Cubbyhole Collectibles, or other special diecast stores. More special than Hobby Lobby even. The weird thing is Target or Walmart will say they sell them online. The only downside is, why would anyone return those things? I mean, I wouldn't. The only reason I say that is, how would it get put back in a store knowing that the store doesn't sell it and it's from a seller online? I mean, seriously, I don't understand how that would work. Ooh, this Bentley looks nice in this golden yellow color. Kind of looks like a new Continental convertible in a way. There's the front of the car, side view, taillights view, and then the other side. That thing looks nice, really nice. It's yellow flame. That's why that's gold. It's called yellow flame for the color. Well, that's it for all the opening cars part of this live stream. I want to thank everyone for being here for this part of the live, just because right now I have to clear a lot of things up and figure out where I'm moving things off to. So yeah, if I do a second live, it's just going to be car baseball and MLB The Show 22, and for that one, I'm going to hope that my moderators catch the people doing the inappropriate stuff on the chat mode, because I will be if I'm doing MLB The Show 22, I cannot focus on the computer too much. I mean, technically I can while I'm pitching per se, but when I'm hitting, that's not going to happen. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. And also with car baseball, I can go back and forth between that and the computer stuff, but MLB The Show 22 not going to happen most likely. So yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention that in case I do a second live stream today for car baseball and MLB The Show 22. Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to be doing a full MLB The 22 live stream, just playing that game for a few hours and then just call it good, because one game can take like 30 minutes or longer possibly. So just thought I'd mention that. I want to thank everyone for being here. I also want to thank everyone for being a part of this awesome, wonderful Diecast Cars community. And that's pretty much it. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching and joining. And one other thing I want to mention, have a great, fantastic Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend this weekend, because that holiday is this actual Monday, which is, 3 days away. So everyone gets like a 3 or 4 day weekend, technically. So yeah. Anyways, along with that, happy Diecast Cars hunting. Let me know what you find, because I will watch your videos on your channels. If you find something cool, I will always watch it when I'm able to, because I always like to support this channel on watching their videos. And if someone, not on my channel, but if other channels are doing Diecast Car giveaways and they're actually able to do it, I will gladly tell you what channels are doing those giveaways, because I unfortunately won't be doing anything like that. I do apologize for that, unfortunately, so I'm sorry about that. But anyways, shout outs or whatever people are doing on their channels or my channel, I'll just let you know what's happening. I will say this: you don't want to miss car baseball. It is a truly awesome idea that I've came up with. I actually want to go over the rules of how it works. The runs are going to be cut down this time, just because 20 runs for both teams took a long time. I know that 5 grand slams would equal 20 runs, because 4 times 5 is 20, but I'm cutting it down to 8 or 10 runs, just because I feel like that's quicker and the game won't take as long. So yeah, 8 runs is the limit. However, that could technically be scoring more, and the only reason I say that is if both teams are tied at 8-8 in the first inning, and they're tied 8-8 going into bottom of the second somehow, that's the only reason why there would be a bottom of the second, is if the away team scores 8 runs in the first or second inning, but the home team can't score more than them. So yeah, car baseball, 2 innings long. The home team will bat once every game, not twice, only if the away team scores less than 8 runs. But that's if the home team scores more than 8 or more runs in the first inning. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Rules are pretty simple. If you're out, you're out. That's it. There's nothing special about it. It's that simple, like real life baseball. If you're out, going home or going to second, or if they catch the ball which I'm going to be using as a penny or a dime, you're still out. That means your turn to bat is done, over, completed. You don't get to go around the bases unless you hit a home run. Errors is another thing I want to mention. There will be errors in the game. However, if the the penny or dime that I use as the ball is at the next base that they're going to while an error happens, and the card touches it when it's there. Only if the penny or dime is there before they are. When they touch it, going to the next base, they will be out. There's nothing more simple than that. Balls and strikes, those are kind of hard to do in this car baseball thing, but they will happen. Basically, a ball will be considered a non-hittable pitch. If the car cannot hit it, it is going to be counted as ball one. If there are 4 of them issued at any point in the game, go to first base. If the bases are loaded, doesn't matter. That batter will go to first base, person at third goes home, and then the bases are reloaded. Nothing special. That's how car baseball works. Anyways, enough explaining the rules of car baseball and all of that stuff. Now it's time to officially end this live stream. And hopefully I will see you in the next live stream if I'm doing it. Bye everyone, thanks for being here, watching, and joining me on this awesome toy car opening and talking about toy car stuff. Baseball, toy car baseball, random acts of kindness packages, and trading. Things like that. Bye now.